So I have to end the video and start a new video because of the 15-minute limitations, and I have to stop the video again at 2:23. So around there I will, so kind of like in a way I would look over to my right to make sure I don't get past 2:23. Okay, so I'm going to continue where I left off. So pretty much I was talking about that journal entry I write about that stupid argument about lactose intolerance and things like that, and kind of regret writing about it. Anyway, pretty much well, there was just one time, me, my older brother, my older sister, and my uncle, we went to China on a vacation to China, pretty much, and we stopped by a province called Guilin, and it just so happened that the food that they were selling, that the view of the food place that we went to, that they were selling, that all the menu, they all are spicy food, kind of like in a way, or in general, I think that's how Guilin is. They just really, that's just part of their living, like their lifestyle, that they're accustomed to eating spicy food. So I think that's, from my observation, I think I just didn't do research on it to prove this. Just from my observation, I think Guilin, the province of Guilin, that's the lifestyle slash custom, than eating spicy food and things like that. So anyway, we were really hungry that day, and we decided to just go with one of the food places. And even though it's just that menu is all this is like they all have spice in it and things like that, and so we kind of asked the waiter slash waitress, I forgot it's a waiter or waitress, and kind of like asked that person, got waiter slash waitress, to pick us the least amount of spice in the menu and things like that. So, and give us a full order of that, because we were all ordering the same thing and things like that. And I don't know, like I think it could look like maybe it's like a joke or something. It's like, I don't know, like when when the order came, but like I just kind of like in a way was just telling them, is this some kind of joke or something? It's like, you kind of like in a way, it's like you call this the least amount of spice. It's like, so pretty much, like I pick out all the spice that was in that dish, in that order that we ordered, and scoop all of that out, and it was still very spicy, and it just, in general, all of us could eat spice, like we have, just part of, we just have, dipping spicy sauce and all of that, and it's part of how, we could eat spicy food and things like that, and just, so happened with just the Guilin province, and that I didn't like. I'm saying, just maybe we should probably look more, but we were really hungry, so we decide. Okay, this is off topic. I'm going off topic right now, and okay, I'm just have to stop at 2:23. So okay, so I'm just gonna keep. I'm just once in a while you can see me looking to the right side, so you have to excuse me for that. Just don't want to get past 2:23. Okay, so anyway, so we all could eat spice in general. We could eat, you know, like kind of like in a way, we could eat spice pretty much. Like spicy food and things like that. It's just so hot, and I just so maybe we the train ride was like I think almost like 3 days. Like we rode the train 3 days to get to Greenland, and in that 3 day didn't really have a kind of like in a way we just kind of just ordered some of the didn't really have like a full meal and things like that in those 3 days. So we got after we get to down the train station, we're gonna have a full meal and things like that. So maybe we didn't look too much and things like that, and so we decided to stop to order, and kind of like in a way we told the waiter slash waitress to give us the least spicy food in the whole in the restaurant, or kind of like all in the menu, basically in the menu that so and just so happened it's still very spicy, and we scoop up all the spices and everything, and it's still like really spicy and things like that. And pretty much my uncle is the only one who could finish that dish, and remember like he was sweating so much and everything. It was also a hot and humid day and things like that. And okay, so pretty much okay, so back to I don't know, like I think I only took like a few bites. I just didn't want to sweat. It's already hot and humid. Just didn't want to sweat like that. Like how my uncle was just like sweating so much and everything. I mean, I didn't really eat that much. I just eat a little bit of it and things like that, and it's like so. That's from my observation. The province of Guilin have very spicy food. Okay, so back to the topic. Back on topic. So anyway, lacto intolerance, lacto intolerance, and spicy food intolerance is two different things. And okay, anyway, it just seems so I don't know, like it's just really hard to picture me talking about nutrition. It's just because growing up could argue as, like living not having enough food to eat and things like that, and just like, keep fighting, for who get a little bit more food to eat and things like that. It seems like talking about nutrition, it just seems really hard to picture that. It's just like it's fighting with whatever food we have to eat. It's so anyway, it's just really hard to picture me talking about nutrition. Just that's how it's been like when growing up, just like fighting. It's like it seems like that whole argument. There wasn't really a lot of food to eat, and just fighting for whoever get that one last piece of food in that dish, and during the family dinner and things like that. It would seem more like that than talking about nutrition and things like that. Fighting for see who get that last bowl of rice in the rice pot and things like that. It's just like okay. So it's almost it's 2:23. So I have to stop this video. I'm gonna stop this video in 3, 2,